political crisis in Rivers State has taken a new turn as ethnic sentiments threaten to overshadow the core issues at play. Recent tensions have seen Ijaw leaders openly criticizing former governor and current FCT minister Wike, labeling him an enemy of the Ijaw people. This development follows the deepening rift between Wike and his political protege, Governor Siminalayi Fubara, a conflict that has shaken the state's political landscape. Analysts warn that framing the crisis along ethnic lines could escalate tensions and distract from the real power struggle, a classic case of a godfather and godson falling out over political control. Well, to provide deeper insights into these developments, we are joined by Marlin, the pioneer secretary of the All Progressives Congress in Bayelsa State and former special assistant to former President Goodluck Jonathan. He will be discussing the risk of ethnicizing the crisis, the implication for governance in Rivers State, and why the Ijaw nation must tread carefully to allow for a political resolution. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsday. Mr. Marlin, I don't know if you can hear me. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsday.
Thank you. I'm pleased to be here with you.
Okay. So how might the ethnicization of the Rivers crisis impact oil production and, of course, the implementation of the Petroleum Industry Act?
Well, I need to be very clear, and I need Ijaw people to understand that this fight is uncalled for, unnecessary, and that the coloration of this fight, the problem between Wike and the 27 House of Assembly and Fubara is not an ethnic fight. It is no way an Ijaw fight. There is no way somebody will come out to say that, oh, Wike is against Ijaw people, he hates Ijaw people, therefore Ijaw people will mobilize against Wike. In fact, whoever that is doing this, especially the INC president, he should know that he cannot fight any battle. He has not shot a gun in his life before, and that he should not drag Ijaw nation to unnecessary battle with the Nigerian state. Wike has helped Ijaw people. He has influenced the appointment of several Ijaw people in this government, including 9 of the House of Assembly members that are involved in this fray, and the governor himself. When Wike I was in Port Harcourt. I live in Port Harcourt. When Wike brought out Sims Fubara, there were talks, Ijaw people, that, oh, Sim is not an Ijaw man. Different kinds of opposition against Wike. Wike pinned his leg, mobilized his people, brought out the resources, and made him governor. Today, Wike now hates Ijaw people because of a misunderstanding between a political godson and a political godfather within a political family. It is Wike, the House of Assembly people there that are involved. Wike and Fubara is a political family. What Ijaw people would have done was to come in and see how they can settle the matter, because the 9 out of the 27 House of Assembly members are also Ijaw people. So why can't the leadership of the Ijaw nation, headed by the NSC, the INC president and IYC, mobilize Ijaw people to resolve this crisis than taking sides because of money, because of envelopes, cars that the governor Fubara has given to them? In fact, it is pathetic. Ijaw people are not known of being ungrateful people. Ijaw people are peace-loving people. Wike has not oppressed the Ijaw man as far as this matter is concerned. The outburst of Wike that calling Ijaw people name is as a result of this same INC president and some other people that took side from the beginning of the problem till the end. Let me ask the INC president, has he ever in his life influenced the election of one councillor in his state, Delta State? He hasn't. So for the man to come in and call, this morning I watched his program, that he is calling Wike a drunkard and the rest of them. That is how unnecessary. Once Ijaw man is not drinking, I am an Ijaw man, I drink. If Wike is drinking alcohol, it doesn't stop Wike from doing his duties. Look at what he has done in Abuja. Wike today is the face of the Tinubu government. He has done a lot in this place. The same thing he did in Rivers State. So if he was a drunkard and he could be able to do these things, the prof, the INC president, who is not a drunkard, what has he done for Ijaw people? What has he done for Ijaw nation? He was a lecturer. I was SCG president in University of Port Harcourt. He was the ASU chairman. How many admission does he influence for Ijaw people in NDDC? Nothing. In University of Port Harcourt. Nothing.
Mr. Daniel, while cautioning the Ijaw people, and the Ijaw leaders, don't you think you should also offer a note of caution to the FCT minister as well, to also be careful in his utterances?
You see, you cannot, when you provoke somebody to anger, you cannot go back and blame the person. From the onset, before I was involved in this fracas from the beginning, I've been watching, following up the activities. From the beginning, the INC president took a position and was coming out to threaten both Wike and the federal government. From the beginning, it was those utterances that angered Wike to make those statements he made. What INC was supposed to do, INC was supposed to, knowing that it's a political family problem. Ijaw people are involved. The 9 House of Assembly people, are they not Ijaw people? Fobara starving them for close to 2 years without salaries and their entitlement, are they not Ijaw people? Oh, because they don't have money to give to the INC president and his court. That Fobara can give them money. What? The facts are clear. Ijaw people, this is not a battle. Ijaw people should not, in fact, let me tell you, millions of Ijaw people are not in support of what they are doing. They have not called the Congress, they have not seek, they have not go back to consult Ijaw people before doing what they are doing. The meeting that was called by the Bayelsa State government was as a result of a planned rally, not because of this problem. Not because they want to seek the opinion of Ijaw people on this problem before taking sides. Okay, so what are we talking about? How many oil wells are in the INC president's village? There is no oil pipe that is passing through his village. And he wants to incite people to go and blow up oil pipes in our communities to bring untold hardship to our people. My old mother is 80 years. She's in the village. It is the river water and the environment that she goes to do fishing to feed herself. That they go and blow oil pipeline, then there will be no livelihood for our people. Then he will go to his village to go and enjoy with his people. We don't need war again. We don't need war in Ijaw land. This problem has not come to a level where we are going to declare war in our land. President Tinubu has done a lot for Ijaw people. President Tinubu has carried Ijaw people along, and he's still carrying Ijaw people along. The coastal road that has been approved is also affecting Ijaw land, and we are happy for that. What has he not done? The appointment of the petroleum minister. There are other tribes in Bayelsa. The Robo people are there. The Isoko people are there in Bayelsa. Tinubu can decide to pick an Isoko man. The deputy governor of Bayelsa said, is he an Ijaw man? He's not an Ijaw man.
Mr. Daniel.
The president can as well pick an Isoko person from Bayelsa to become a minister.
Mr. Daniel.
It's because of his love for Ijaw people. Yes.
Very well said. So how can the Ijaw people, balance their interest with the need to allow the godfather and godson to resolve their issues without external interference?
You see, You see, the matter is very clear. The INC president and the IYC is making it worse for this country, for the people of Rivers State and the Ijaw land. The matter is a very clear matter. Especially the governor of Bayelsa State. He is the head of Ijaw land. He is the governor general of Ijaw land. All he needs to do is to pick people. Pick people. It's a political solution. It's not an ethnic coloration. It's to pick people and invite the two people. Go to them. Go to Wike. I watched Wike in one of his programs. He said they know what to do, that they are not doing it. So Wike is still open to negotiation. Wike is still open to talks. So why can't they come together to talk than making frivolous and unnecessary sentiment, creating unnecessary sentiment that will bring problems to Ijaw land? We don't need it. I want to use this opportunity to call Tompolo and King Ateke Tom and the well-meaning people of Ijaw land to rise up. The INC president has failed. He has failed. The leadership of IYC has failed. We need to look inward, pick reasonable people to handle this issue. And I believe that if these people come out to handle this issue will be resolved without us shooting one barrel of gun. We don't need any fight. It doesn't call for a fight. It's not an ethnic fight. It is not a fight between Ijaw and they drifted from the matters on ground. I want to advise Fobara as well. If Fobara is not careful, they will push him to the top and leave him there. I bet you, if money gets to this INC president hand now, he will turn to face Fobara. After all, from the beginning of the fight, we have seen videos where some of the actors on the side of Fobara was saying Fobara is not a German, that is a battle between Godson and Godson, and Godfather, that they should leave the fight, they should not be involved. I saw videos like that at the beginning of this fight. Now they have released fat envelopes to them. They are now saying Fobara is a German, a touch to Fobara is you have touched the jaw, we are going to fight, we will blow oil pipelines, we will do this and that. That is who they are.
So
Ijaw people are not like that.
Mr. Daniel, please allow me to interrupt you. Do you have proof of all these allegations that you're making, that money has changed hands? What evidence do you have?
Of course.
What evidence do you have? What evidence do you have that money has changed hands?
I don't need to display evidence. I don't need to display evidence.
If you don't have the evidence, or you don't feel a need to display the evidence, then you have to be very careful. We are on national TV, so you can't make allegations without backing it up.
If two Ijaw people are having issues, what is the position? What is the position of the empire? He is supposed to bring the two Ijaw people to a roundtable conference to settle this issue. But the moment he has taken side from the beginning, it means that something has influenced him.
Well, that's a deduction on your path. But unfortunately, we are out of time. Thank you so much, Mr. Marlin Daniel, the Pioneer Secretary of All Progressives Congress in Bayelsa State. Thank you so much for joining us on New State.